Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So as you can see right here, we're booting up Balatro tonight. A bit late to the party, but this is the latest work like this, taking everyone by storm. Or I guess by carts in this case. But yeah, we are gonna take a look at this and see how we fare. I know nothing about how to play the game. I don't even know how to play poker, but fear not, I have an expert by my side. Hello, expert. How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling fantastic. I'm smart and capable.
Smart and capable. You've got lots of wisdom flowing through your veins.
Absolute every day of my life and then some.
Every day of your life. All right, all right. That's weird. My mouse cursor isn't showing up on the screen, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's just navigate to play and get started.
You mind throwing that up for me?
Oh right, yeah, of course. Discord stream so you can watch without the Twitch delay. Here we go.
Over here.
There, yeah.
So you'll get like a tutorial. I'll give you the basics. So you don't need beat.
Right, yeah.
Quite too hard. Let's listen to Jimbo.
All right. Jimbo was coincidentally the name of like my King Simon FF14 as part of like my old character's lore before he became a bunny boy. They lasted all through all up until Endwalker. I think they deserved the rest for Dawn Trail. Yeah, Jimbo here. He's here to help me play, supposedly. Joker too. My goal is to earn chips to beat the enemy blind. This here is a small blind. You only need to score 300 chips to beat it. Select the small blind to start the round. Like, there we go. I had to click on the blind itself. Alright. Earn chips by playing poker hands. Okay. Makes sense. Each poker hand turns a base amount of chips multiplied by some molt. See your poker hand in the run info area along with other info about your current run. Those are terms I recognize. Oh, and it even shows me what they mean. Dude, okay. Four cards to the same rank. They may be played with a card. All right. 9 there. Okay, that's for the full houses. Flush 5 cards that share the same suit. Great, 5 cards in a row with consecutive ranks. Okay, so there's okay, yeah, the ranks all come one after the other. I got it. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, what's your experience with poker hands?
Literally nothing. I just know the charms. I prior to tonight, I don't know like what cards go with what poker hand.
Okay. Well, you have this at your disposal the entire time.
Wow, how convenient. Okay, so straight. That's not me, obviously. 3 of a kind. 3 cards at the same rank. They may be played up to 2 other unscored cards. Okay. 2 pair. 2 pairs of cards to different ranks. Maybe play with 1 other unscored card. Alright. 2 cards that share the same rank. They may be played with up to 3 other unscored cards. That's 2 pairs. Okay. High card. If the played hand does not have any of the above hands, only the highest ranked card score.
And it's in ascending order, so as you can see, you'll score more with the higher hand.
I see. Okay. So straight flush. That's what we're aiming for, obviously.
Well, that's a lot harder to get.
Right, yeah.
You gotta cut the difference between what's convenient and what scores well. We'll see.
Okay, shows you what blinds are upcoming next. Alright.
Yeah, that's handy if you need to remember what the boss is gonna be.
Okay, yeah, and the bosses, like, they have little gimmicks there, like Hook here has.
That's right. And vouchers are things you will buy throughout your run.
Hmm.
You shouldn't have any.
Yep, nothing yet. Cards also earning some chips. Alright. select up to 5 cards to play and press play hand. Alright. You can also discard up to 5 selected cards to try and make even stronger hands. Alright, alright. I assume we don't want, like, the diamonds here.
Well, what do you think? What hand are you trying to put together?
Good question. Very good question.
You're playing with just a normal deck of cards at the moment. So you have 4 hearts. You could always discard and try to get a flush.
That's a good idea.
So just discard everything that's not a heart, see if you draw one.
Okay, just collect.
Didn't get one, but
You only have a limited number of hands and discards per round. Yep. Gambling. And 200 chips where you run out of hands to win this round. Good luck. Okay.
you almost have a straight, but not quite. And you still almost have a flush.
Right.
You have a bunch of discards you can use. All you really have at the moment is a pair, which isn't very much. So you can always discard some stuff.
You're right, yeah. This?
Alright, well. Oh. Wait, now you have a straight.
What do you know? Negative ranks, okay.
Count the numbers up.
Yep. Order.
Oh, the order doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as you pick them, it'll know.
Got it.
That actually is important because it'll tell you your cards score left to right. So if you have something that for whatever reason you want to trigger first, you can just select it first.
Right.
Yep. You don't need many more chips to finish off the round, so which is good.
Okay, yeah, so I can just, like, play whatever here.
You could just play a pair and you should do it because the kings will give you a lot of chips.
Right. 60 whole chips for me. Wahoo. He has been disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, whopping $4. We're going to Vegas tonight. Now that you're flush of cash, you can buy some new cards from the shop. There's booster packs? What? On the 150 jokers you can add to your run, every joker does something different. This one adds a +4 multiplier to every hand you play. Be picky, you can only carry 5 joker cards at a time. Wait, the other cards from the shop, okay. Tarot cards are consumable. One will hand to your playing cards. Hold on to it. Price tool, I see. You can carry up to 2 consumable cards to thieve at a time. If you still have enough, you can buy a voucher. Vouchers passively upgrade your run. Vouchers are restocked after you defeat the boss blind. And check out both the booster packs in every shop. They're full of goodies. Trust me, I know plenty about booster packs, don't worry. Let's move on to the next round. Selecting the big blind will earn some cash. Or choose to skip it to get attacked. Each attack has a unique effect. But keep an eye on the boss blind, it has an ability you'll need to plan around. And if you beat it, then the ante goes up and all blinds become harder. Beat ante 8 to win. Now choose your path. I don't think I'm quite there enough to like challenge the hook, so let's just go for a big blind here. Get more cards. Remember, you can rearrange them. Joker's trigger in order from left to right. E is a plus for multiplier. Cool. Make sure that you use your consumables. Don't be a hoarder. Got it. Select up 2 cards in your hand and press use on the tarot card to enhance them.
They will become multi cards. So they also get plus multi.
So they do.
So you can play up to 5 cards, but they won't necessarily score.
Right, right.
So let's see what you have in your hand. What do you think?
Very carefully checking these.
Well, remember, once you to the left there, once you select them, if you select the hand, it will like say it to the left there. So like try selecting something like a combination. So you see it's a tie card.
Hmm.
See where it says high card right now?
Yep.
So that'll update as you select enough stuff to make a hand. So you know it'll let you know. A high card is generally like a last resort.
Right, right.
Unless you end up having a build based around it.
Damn, beautiful, beautiful 2-pair.
Then your Moldazon and Mia.
Wow.
You make money.
Money. $6. That's enough for like an IRL booster pack. Also a Balatro booster pack.
So your Arcana cards are like those yellowish ones up there you see?
Right, yeah.
They're consumables, and they will typically upgrade your cards somehow or change your cards in a way, among other things. The blue cards are your celestial cards, and those upgrade your poker hands. So when you look at your poker hands, you know that chart of all the hands you can make.
Yep.
You see they're all level 1.
Yep.
They can level up, and then the higher level they are, the more rewards they give.
Alright, that's cool, that's cool.
Higher they score. So now 2 pair will score higher.
Hmm. One might come in handy. Depending on the hand. Alright, Hook, bring it on. Alright, discards 2 random cards per hand played. Oh god, we have the Earthbound battle screen in the background here.
Yeah. I can't believe it's Gigi ass.
Oh no, Gygus is a Balatro master. Here.
Remember, you have that consumable.
Oh, so I do.
So consider how many cards you have that are hearts, and how many you can turn into hearts,
Right, right.
and what that may mean for what you can do. You can pick up to 3.
Ah, one and done. Got it, got it.
Yeah. So now.
Oh, big number.
Big number. You're on fire.
$8 cash out. We're climbing up. So we are.
Exactly. Then you make it to the second ante. So things get a little tougher. So you got some funny jokers.
This Joker gains +1 multiplier per consecutive hand played without scoring face card.
And that's permanent. That one's the one on the right's a little more complicated.
Joker gains a 0.25 multiplier for each card sold. Resets when boss blind is defeated.
So that's a bit more of a high concept one. The extra you get an extra discard, or the standard packs, which just give you more cards.
Right, or I can just like re-roll this selection.
Yeah,
but like we're at like $11, which is kind of an awkward price range for that. So I think I'll just like go for the packs.
And you do get interest as you save money.
Cool.
So this can include buffed cards too.
Ace of Spades here is looking pretty solid. So yeah, let's go with that. And let's just go for another pack.
Very buff.
Very buff.
Right, he's got 2 buffs.
Alright, plus and chips, ×2 multiplier, and 1 in 4 chance to destroy card.
Yeah.
So what, if I play this, that's the 1 in 4 chance that it'll just, like, just get blown up? Get gone forever?
Exactly.
Ooh. Or gambling. Or you can just get the spade, which is, like, more chips for us.
Exactly.
We work out the 1 card, so yeah, let's risk it with the king. Alright, at least 800, let's go.
do have. Oh, yeah. Cool. Do have something pretty decent available.
So you say.
Yeah. You gotta look at the numbers and look at the suits. Close, not quite. Remember, you want things to match as well. You could. You're kind of getting there with those fours.
Three of a kind. Oh, okay.
Three of a kind.
Alright, there's that ace we bought.
Oh yeah, you do have a flush available. You're right for that. Flushes are really are pretty good. They're a pretty solid choice. They're high up there. One of the easier high scoring hands to make.
There we go. Whopping 600 points.
There you go. It all comes together.
$5 cash out plus our interest.
Mm-hmm. What funny jokers do you have?
Well, this one, that's just a bean.
It's just a bean, yeah.
Plus 5 hand side, that reduces by 1 each round. Okay. Plus 12 multiplier if played hand contains a straight. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That means you see a joker like that, and it unlocks like your brain in a way where it's like, okay, I'm going to play the game making straights.
Oh, okay. So like your playstyle just revolves around this specific joker.
Yeah, the upgrades you get, the jokers, and for your deck, like it's like your build, you know?
Ah.
Think of it that way.
Maybe I am. Big blind.
Big, huge.
Alrighty, more than halfway there. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Got it. sometimes if the other cards in your hand don't score, it's a nice way to just get a little bit of an extra discard out of it.
Right, right. Ooh, that was it exactly. Very satisfying.
Clarity. How are these hands parsing for you? Starting to come together.
The bottom ones mainly.
Yeah. Wait, those are the easier ones.
Alright, King, please don't blow up.
Oh, 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 we'll see. Hold on, we'll know by the end of the hand. Hold
Hmm.
on. You're good.
Yeah, he's safe.
One of my one of the funnier jokers is that there's one that any probability is doubled. So any cards that are like something out of something chance of a thing happening become more likely.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So this is interesting. So that's a funny joker, by the way. So that's when you spend money on a booster pack, but you say no, I don't want what's in it.
Oh, okay.
What's the other one? That's just one where it's like you benefit for adding cards to your deck.
Right, right. So it doesn't
Um,
seem useful at this point, I assume.
Well, you are 2 cards above the normal amount of cards in your deck, so if as long as you keep adding cards, it gets better.
Hmm.
You have a spectral pack, a mega spectral pack. Um, Spectral cards are like a little more like game warping of what they do to your deck, and you can pick 2 of them. That's pretty cool.
Let's
That
go.
could be funny just to see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for the Mega Pack. Yeah, hopefully we pull Fenrir. No Fenrir.
So these are going to be stranger.
Destroy 1 random card in your hand. Add 2 random enhanced stasis to your hand.
Enhanced meaning they're buffed.
Alright, add foil, holographic, or polychrome effect to 1 selected card in hand. Add polychrome to let random joker. Destroy all of the jokers. Converts all cards in hand to a single random rank -1 hand size also.
It's a funny one. What do you think?
I think the aura seemed... Okay, so off the top of my head, aura seems...
Yeah, pick the card you want to give it to.
Right, okay.
Wait, first, before you do that, what's the other one you're thinking of?
Probably, Probably Grim here.
I said do that first so you don't destroy the thing you buff.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's what you should do. More aces.
Ooh, more aces is good.
If you become an ace guy, yeah.
Perhaps, perhaps. Oh, what? Very good sound design.
Yeah, right.
Alright, the window. All diamond cards are debuffed, so let's hope we don't get any diamonds in our opener. Okay, 2 diamonds, that's less than I expected, so okay. Did something happen at least.
So yeah, all your diamond cards are useless right now.
Right. Basically dead weight.
Basically, yeah. Any buffs they have when played or even in the hand will not count.
Thankfully, no diamonds off the top.
Not a lot else going on. You don't have any hands other than high card. High card goes without saying. But... So, what do you think?
Five would be maybe good right now, but
Probably best to discard something, but
maybe, yeah.
you do have 4 spades. You could just shoot for a flush.
Perhaps, yeah.
In which case, you would want to discard things that aren't the spades.
I see. Dang it. Ah, dang it.
Yeah, we tried going gambling. Damn. You drew like the same thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, you got options. So what you can do, so even though your diamonds are debuffed, they will still count towards a hand.
Right.
So for example, you have a 2 pair. It won't count as much as it could, but you could play it and get some point. Alternatively, you could discard to try to draw a king and get a straight. That's always.
I'm out of discards.
You're at 1. Okay, well, there you go. All right, more pairs of stuff. You got a flush.
Whoa, big flush. Big flush.
Huge. Well, you're once again in the realm of the 2 pair.
So I am.
You'll miss out on scoring the 8, but like you'll still be playing a 2 pair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Very good point.
That'll like probably let you pass. Yeah, probably.
Yep, yeah, that's enough. Alright, the next obstacle has been overcome. $6 more for the wallet. If first hand around is a single 6, destroy and create a spectral card. Or if first hand around has only 1 card, add a permanent copy to deck and draw it to hand.
That's definitely a strange one.
It is a rare, though.
It is. That usually means they're more powerful. That one's especially weird.
Right, yeah. Kind of purple with it.
It really is. Green with it.
So, level up 4 of a kind, straight flush, or a full house.
You just got to take into consideration what you're playing the most when you pick that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Purple's cool. So it means that you discard it, you get an upgrade.
Pretty neat. 2,000 points for the first round. That is for the first for the small blind. We're definitely getting up there. Power creep is setting in.
Well, what could you have? Don't think about pairs.
Hmm.
That's what you're looking for.
Yep, that's that. They're straight.
You get your bonuses too. There you go.
One swift move. Negative, huh? Plus 2 chips for each remaining card in deck. Plus 30 chips for each remaining discard. Ooh. We got converted to 3 selected cards to spades, and his 2 selected cards to multi-cards, and his 1 selected card into a gold card. Ooh. Next round, please. What kind of accent was I going for there? Good lord. Okay, 3,000 chips. Okay,
Much bigger.
very big, very tall.
Yeah, they're not really. They're not trying to help you that much, unfortunately. It is a bit of a plain hand. Okay. So, decisions here. So remember, in discarding that purple, you'll get a tarot card. And you also have access to a 2-pair.
What do I do?
Well, the 2-pair involving the kings, right?
Oh,
Seven.
okay.
The 3s and the kings. Right, yeah. Okay, so the tower is a funny one. The tower card. So it turns one of your cards into a stone. So,
That just gives it plus 50 chips. Okay.
well, yeah, but what it means is that it's no longer a card. So you can throw it in with any hand, and you'll just get an extra 50 chips on top of everything.
Oh, neat.
So pick it. So we can just we can use it right now. So pick like a card you don't really want to use, like maybe that 7, for instance, and use it. It's a rock.
Rock. Hey,
So-
it's a Nibiru.
Yeah. So if you do your 2-pair and put the rock in with them, the rock will just score. Free 50. You get a lot of chips though.
Tons of chips.
You're getting a lot of chips with that though.
Very, very dog water hand. I can tell.
It is. Don't feel too bad about it though. You do have discards at your disposal if you really just want to try to.
Well, just a single discard left, so let's go for.
There's no harm in getting rid of a bunch of stuff too if you need a fresh start. Well, I would not get rid of the ace because you have a pair. You can always use that for something. Okay, well, you just got a 4 of a kind.
We'll happily take that.
That's pretty crazy, yeah. Now, the Jack will not score anything, but You moved it out of your hand for when your hand refreshed. It's pretty good.
Pretty darn good. Lucky draws all around.
It's very lucky. So this is whenever you open a pack, you get a 1 in 2 chance of getting a tarot card. And while you have a limited amount of spots for jokers, you can also sell jokers.
Right.
You just got a tarot card when you opened that. So look at the one up there, the Temperance.
Gives the total sum of all current jokers.
So free money.
Okay, free money.
And it tells you how much you get. You can hold on to it, or you can redeem it now for 5. So you have Steel card. You have many options. Bonus card. Or money.
Hierophant seems pretty good.
Make sure you don't. Okay. Yeah, like don't double up the enhancements because they'll overwrite.
Hmm. Hey, let's keep going. The head. All heart cards are debuffed.
Alright.
Because they're thinking of their head, not their heart. Oh!
Exactly. Yeah, okay, that's not a great start.
Hmm.
If it takes some things, they can maybe get rid of some stuff.
Yep, yeah. Lots of things to get rid of.
Hopefully we don't draw more. Draw one more, that's fine.
One is like, bearable.
Yeah, and you got plenty to work with now. You
I'm realizing that now, yeah.
okay? So you have a hand you have not played before available. Can you figure out what it is? Does include that, but what else? No, you're right. You're correct with your aces. You're halfway there.
Full house.
Full house. There you go.
These have got to go.
You have some stuff going on. You have some pretty good, actually. Can you tell? of the numbers.
I'm always thinking of those numbers.
Yep.
Those numbers are plenty on my mind.
I think of the order. Mhm. Okay. You had the right idea before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They go straight there. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I am very intelligent. Alright, thankfully just the one card we got, like, bin here.
Well, you don't have to you want to discard more at a time to make sure you get the most out of discards.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
But look what you have. No. Gotta look at the numbers or the suits. No. You know, at the bottom there, you can sort hand by number or suit. Hmm. You have some suits all collected to the right there.
Oh, flush. Alright, alright.
Mm-hmm. Flush is always with all 5 of them. Now, I don't know. Yeah, that was your best option, but that ain't yeah.
You know what they say, the house always wins.
Now, when you go back to the start, you'll see you've received something.
You run, yeah. New Joker here. Earns $8 of played hand, triggers the boss blind ability. Okay, okay.
Also,
Blue deck.
Blue deck. So when you play with the blue deck, you get +1 hand every round.
Ooh.
More chances to get points. The red deck gives you an extra discard.
Alright, let's try one more run here.
Alright, what do you got? Close to some stuff, but not quite.
A lot of pairs this time.
Oh yeah, well if you got many pairs, you just shove them together and get double pair.
I suppose so, yeah. That's a valid tactic.
Ooh, what you got? What do you think I think you got? That's the important question. No. Remember, you can change how you're sorting your hand. are you sorting it by right now? By.
By suit.
Uh-huh. So what's the hand telling you then?
Five diamonds, that's what.
Yep.
5 whole diamond equals 284, yeah.
Whole bunch. Big money. Alright, we got some plenty.
Reserved parking. Each
You generally want to make sure you get a joker on the first shop because they add up, you know.
Right. One is retrigger all played cards in final hand of round.
That's a pretty strong one. Now, what you also have at the bottom there is a buffoon pack, which will just pull up some jokers for you to choose from. But you know, it's a little riskier.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also afford both. So.
Yeah, double up on the jokers. In fact, yeah, let's double up. We got create a tarot card if poker hand contains an ace and a straight.
I have to be honest with you, that might be one of the worst jokers in the game.
Yeah. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. May as well choose this one since, like, you know,
That's
free money adds way better than, like, the other option there.
Yeah, so you like build around not using your face cards and you're just making money off of them. For example, look who has 3 face cards.
Wow.
You could try that, or you could discard and try to make a flush. Many options.
Big money, yeah.
Why don't you try organizing by rank? 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. I'm not quite as straight, but you do have your 2 pairs, yeah.
I do, yeah. That's the easiest one I can, like, you know, memorize.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you noticed it without even.
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized they all add up.
I like them. Going for flushes early is pretty strong because they score a lot. Yeah.
Pretty darn strong.
Okay. Also, generally, you want to hold on to your discard. Like, yeah. Close. On the bright side, you get your pairs going for you.
I do, yeah.
Close though. all you have available probably is the 2 pair.
Yeah, you're most likely right.
Hmm.
That still got us through, thankfully.
Good. That's good. Big cash.
Hmm. Big savings.
So you do have a funny situation where you have a Joker that says basically don't play face cards, and
Mhm.
another Joker that benefits you for discarding face cards.
Right, yeah.
So you kind of have a little synergy there, something you can try to exploit if you're feeling up to it. The only
Yeah.
thing is that this card will reset if at any point you score a face card.
Right, right.
That's all.
In that case, let's just try back here.
So you got pair, that straight flush. You're not making straight flush or full house. So what do you feel like you're doing more, a pair or a full house?
Pair feels like definitely feels like what I'm running to most often this run.
Hmm.
All right, on to the next one.
Yeah. So you've had this one before, so you know what you're up against.
Hmm.
So you do have 4 parts of a straight, if you haven't noticed. I should probably explain to you, given your inexperience, that you go from 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Oh, okay.
Occurs to me, I could have brought that up sooner.
It's okay.
But you do have some things here. So, like, let's look at this right now. So you have Queen, Jack, 10, 9, meaning that if you were to draw into an 8 or a King, you have a straight. But those are face. Yeah. Alternatively, you have 4 spades. So you could discard and try to shoot for a flush. Now, if you if you hover over your deck on the bottom right, look what comes up. So this tells you what's left in your deck at the current moment.
Right, right. Lot to take in here.
Yeah, I know. But you can use this to say like, oh, what am I more likely to draw? Well, you can see what's left in your deck. It's kind of an odd. It's weird, but basically, so like, what is it saying? So ask me how much of a card is left in your deck. Which card?
I don't know, tens?
Okay, so you see the 10 column?
Yep.
You have 3 10s left in your deck, not including a spade. That's what it's saying. In fact, there it is in your hand right there.
Ah.
So this is just telling you what's available in your deck. And
Right.
you can use that if you ever think, oh, I want to draw so-and-so. But look what you drew. You drew a bunch of spades. Lucky you.
I did, yeah. Almost there.
So much so that a pair will just, finish it off.
Right, yeah. No need to fit to a ton there.
Remember, you also could have discarded some face cards there for a little extra cash.
Yeah, you're right. upping the ante
Yeah.
as we go along.
So we got some funny Joker and funny card.
That Joker, he is pretty funny.
Let's see what we got. So many things to pick from.
Ooh.
You get a gold card. You get money. You get to increase ranks. That's always an odd one. Stole. You get stole.
No.
Stole. And spade. You can spadeify. Now you do have to use them immediately, mind you. You can't hold on to them.
Right, right.
No. Flush. You do flush a lot. You also two pair a lot.
Hmm.
So it's kind of whatever you're vibing with the most right now.
Go big. Let's try the flush.
So you're in a position. Oh, you do have two pair. You also have four clubs. Always something you can work with. Kind of up to you. Whatever feels right. When I say you have four clubs, I am implying you can discard, try to get that last one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I should probably be more clear with this thing.
Okay.
Or you go for the two pair, whatever you like. You did just upgrade flush, so that could come in handy.
Hmm. I guess I am just fated for the two pair.
Almost destroyed, but not quite. Yeah. You could always use the 7 instead of the 2 because, bigger number, more point.
Ah, okay.
That's like an option because, if you haven't noticed, when you score your cards, they add to the chips equal to their value. So each hand has a different base value of chip times mult, but the cards add to that base chip amount.
Hmm.
And that is how points happen.
Wow, $17. I think this is the most we've had so far.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun Joker that's like good for 10 hands, and then like it becomes not good.
Hmm.
I think actually it just self-destructs. Upgrading into gold. Look at your, what's that voucher do? No. Well, yeah, it's a lippy.
Let's go, Mega.
Oh, dang it. I shouldn't say that. What do you have?
Okay,
Afraid
pair.
Sarah, Afraid pair. Now remember that pair doesn't count towards two pair.
Right, right. Makes sense.
That is actually a distinction that happens because there are jokers that say when your hand contains a pair versus when your hand is a pair,
Hmm.
which are not the same thing, if you can believe it.
I can believe it, personally.
It's like a full house has a pair in it, but a full house is not a pair itself. Critical distinction. All right, you got some easy going stuff here. Yep. You honed right in on it. Perfect.
Yep. You know me. Things I immediately leveled up.
And leveling up the hands goes a long way. One time I got a hand up to like level 20.
Wow, big number.
Yeah, like the thing about this game is that once you go into endless mode, once you clear your ante, like the chip requirements become like upwards in the millions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the number go big. Big number.
Big.
Like they're not even represented as millions. They're represented as like 10 to the, to the E10 power or whatever.
Right.
It really escalates. Mm. Never lose sight of what's in front of you.
Very true.
I mean, hey, it's a good thing you upgraded pair, I guess, but so you almost have a straight. What you could do here,
Hmm.
you could discard those 4 cards on the right and try to draw a 9 and or an ace.
Right.
That's a thing you could do. And you did.
Yep.
So 10 through ace is a straight. A 10 through ace of the same suit is what you may have heard is a royal flush.
I might have heard of that after all.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Big blind has been bested by big number.
Big money. Also, this is a small thing. In the settings, you can speed up the animations of the game.
Oh, that's good to have. The
Uh,
speed hasn't bothered me like right now, thankfully. It's pretty snappy.
Great. You have some funny jokers though. The egg, the erg.
Egg and
Every round, its sell value goes up, so you can sell it for more. So it's like an egg.
Oh.
So you wait for it to hatch.
like a nest egg, yeah.
Yeah. And there are jokers and other bonuses that care about your sell value, so that thing can have like surprise synergy with stuff.
Hmm.
Pretty cool. So okay, so this is maybe one of the least fun things you could get. I did not notice it. So cards played in the last couple rounds are debuffed.
That's a decent chunk of my deck then.
Yeah, this is kind of the one that like stop having fun.
Right, yeah.
This is the one that incentivizes you to skip the previous two rounds just to get to this.
Oh, okay. Very,
You
very tricky.
Prior, but you got a little messed up by the RNG. It's fine. Remember, like I said, just because they're debuffed doesn't mean it won't count towards making a hand. They just
Right.
won't get scored. So you have two pair available. It just doesn't count. We made a lot of money off that. Damn, where's that 6? Oh,
That's what I'm fiending for. Yeah.
I've been in this position before. It's not fun.
A four of a kind would have been really nice.
Yeah, story of my life. There's a reason it's so hard to get after all.
Hmm.
Yeah, game's bullying you a tiny bit, but
Perhaps.
just like the smallest amount. You have to make less than 602 hands. It's actually not impossible. Look what you have. Okay, look what you just got. Do you see it?
Yep.
No, not that close. Oh no, nope. Only 4. You need 5 for a flush.
Right. Right.
But it did involve that too. He's not. Wait. And what did I tell you? Just because something's debuffed doesn't mean it doesn't count. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the difference between a 2 pair and a full house.
Okay. Okay.
Just a tiny more.
Yep. Nearly at the finish line.
You. Uh oh. So yeah, look how much you can just like glance. See how much the pair base amount gives you. Do you see?
Yep.
40 times 4. How many points do you need to end the round?
48 if my brain math is correct.
Yeah, so you have it. But those 2 threes alone do it. Because you've been upgrading pair.
Right,
So
yeah.
pair,
It's
yeah,
coming clutch.
yeah. Also, you have that thing that re-triggers your hand.
Yep. There we go.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Yep. That was clutch. Very, very clutch.
Sure was.
$20. Dang, we're high rolling. Alright, solid rock.
Solid. So remember, you can just throw that rock in there.
Right, this was always the plan, you see.
What Joker did you buy? You just bought one. Was it Crazy Joker?
Yep.
There are many dangerous Jokers out there.
Hmm.
Look what you got. One of your favorite hands you've been trying to make. It works with that Crazy Joker.
Works wonderfully with him.
Yeah.
Just like that, $22.
Easy. Free money, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Lucky card.
Lucky. Blue is also good. It depends on like you're gonna play a jack because face cards are generally like stronger.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stick to the tried and true blue.
Mhm.
will attempt to discard the lower number cards.
That's one way to do it. So look what you have here. So you're in like this spot where you have a 3 of a kind with a card that you want to keep in your hand at the end of round, but also 3 of a kind though.
Yeah, I'm fiending for those points at the moment.
Exactly. Or because you are benefited from making a straight, you have Jack 10 9 8. If you get a queen or a 7, you have a straight.
Hmm.
So you could consider discarding down to try to get a queen or a 7. Now, if you do that, you can knock out one of those. You can also discard one of those 9s.
Ah.
But look at how many are left in your deck.
44 cards, that's a lot.
But you have 8 total queens or 7s. 8 out of 44. That's like I think a little over a 6 of a chance. I don't know. And also draw yourself into a flush. That's cool too.
Hmm.
You'll be using your steel card, but the steel cards you want to keep in your hand.
Right.
Because when during scoring, if they're in your hand, it'll add to your mult. So you can do a flush or a 2 pair, whatever you're feeling. You did level up flush, so that's good. All right. Halfway there. This is an awkward one. You're close to another flush, but
Seeing the amount of times I have to remind myself what hands do what. Bit of a kind plus a rock for my troubles. Oh, yeah, just barely over the requirement.
nice.
Guess I'll try this Joker.
Well, you don't have room. You could sell a Joker. Like, that faceless Joker isn't actually giving you any benefits. You could sell it.
Right, yeah. He's not paying rent.
So let's see what Judgment brings. Hit me. Bam.
Bam.
What do you get? What's that guy doing up there? Oh, that's a really good one.
Ooh, yeah.
So
Especially if I keep up with the bears.
You could.
The wall. We'll see if I get walled by this. Help gimmicks at least, so that's good.
That does help. can always go for that pair, throw a rock in. Problem with extra large bind is that if you don't have a good like setup going, it's just really hard to hit that quota.
Yeah. Since 8K, that's like a ton.
It's a lot, yeah. All right, so I mean, there's some stuff going on. The 2 pair, close to a flush. Kind of up to you how you want to play it.
Up.
Go. Oh.
Oh.
You gotta. Whoa. Okay.
What were you scared of?
No, I thought you were making the straight. I knew. Okay. I saw the straight. You went for the flush.
Oh, was that me like?
You had 10 through ace. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Look what's higher. Look what's straight or flush is higher. Remember? Yeah. Okay, you're right.
All right.
So you have straight a little higher. Don't. Once again, the universe is
Perhaps, yeah. Not being particularly kind to me.
It happens. Oftentimes it does just come down to luck.
Good luck, in fact.
Good job.
Woohoo! Yeah. Yep, but no space. So now the question. You do. Each card below 52. Okay, we're at 57. He's like been he showed up too late there.
Mm-hmm. The Big King.
Something like this, I'm thinking.
Not bad. It's now, yep. That Joker giving you pips for all your odd numbered stuff is big.
Right, yeah. Ginormous.
Huge.
The pairs are skewed to my favor, it seems.
You've done this thing where now you can force the game to work in your favor.
Perhaps, yeah. Not quite.
Damn. You should be fine, though, presumably. You have a flush? You have 2 discards. You can do whatever the hell you want. How did you get... I must have... You have 3 steel cards. I didn't even know you had that many.
I can even just, like, do this if I want to.
Discard those.
Card?
Well, it's just a high card. I don't know if that's gonna win it.
I mean, like, the multiplier is, like, pretty big, though, is the thing.
Alright, hey, I'll play that game. If you want to go for it, let's go. Let's go gambling.
Go gambling, yeah. Yeah, you see that? You see that?
Alright. We went gambling in the end.
We did, in fact, go gambling at the end of it all.
We really did. Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh, he's grabbing. He's grabbing. Alright, let's try one last round here.
Oh, yeah.
7,500. Let's see if we can, like, make it past this before we end it for tonight.
It is pretty large. When they say big blind, they're not kidding.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Ah. Dang.
Love it when a straight gets ripped right off the top deck.
Me too. Damn. Okay, I think.
Ooh, so close. Yep, I think I managed.
Hell yeah. You get it.
Not quite, but like I still don't get like a few hands. I don't understand a few hands, but still, like I'm understanding like the gist of the game at least.
You know, it's comprehend. You know, it adds up. The more you learn, the more you continue to learn, or something, or some such.
Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that. The Joker is free.
The yellow deck. It has
Hmm.
many decks.
Many decks.
Many such decks.
Many such decks. Yeah, Balatro, that's a pretty cool game right there. Even as someone like who knows nothing about like poker, the rules of poker at least. But hey, at least I know how like some of the hands work now.
Yay!
Yay! All right. I don't know if anyone is live at the moment. Let's see first. Okay, I did not realize they update the Twitch app to be like you have to scroll down to see like which channels you're following are live.
You raid from the app?
That's a very good question.
I mean, I personally don't. I was just asking if you do.
Well, I mean, like I can access the chat room from there.
Oh yeah, I guess that works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it works like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, but yeah, go say hi to KZ. He's playing through SM the new version of SMT5 that dropped today. Go up, go say hello to him. Vengeance. All right, thanks everyone for coming. Y'all have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye.